Hi, my name is Laura and I am currently a GMPC or Group Mentor and Project Coordinator for the FutureSense Foundation. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the role and what you can sort of expect, as well as some helpful tips and tricks for when you start the role yourself. So the day-to-day running of being a GMPC is very hectic. Each day can be very different and can bring very varied challenges your way as well. So you have to be able to take control of a situation and be confident in your decision making, especially when it comes to dealing with challenges and complaints from your group. So you will be managing a group of group participants from different countries like the UK and Australia. And this may be their first time in a new country like Thailand, or even their first time outside of their own country in general. So again, it's going to be something that you have to be able to take control with and be a strong leader and someone that people feel safe with and someone that they can go to as well. My biggest tip then is to be on top of your schedule. This can be difficult even for me, but it's good to memorize it, but also be aware of how you can be flexible with it as well. And again, be confident in taking control of that. So when you first meet your group, you'll be picking them up from the airport. So you're the first face they see when they enter a new country. And you'll be taking them to then do some cultural orientations, some FutureSense orientations, and program orientations as well. So it'd be good to be confident in some presenting skills as well, and very detail orientated when it comes to this as well. So it's important to make sure that they know what they're going to be doing for the next few weeks. Working in the schools can be a really challenging time for the group participants. It might be some of their first times working with children, and it's not always what people expect either. There's obviously an issue with language barriers and the environment being so different already. There's always risks of culture shock as well. So you have to be ready to be very supportive and empathetic to your group, while also being able to provide them with constructive criticism as well to get them through their workshop planning for the next few days. So this is going to be challenge number 1. When people arrive, they can be tired, stressed, maybe even a little bit nervous. So you really need to work hard to be able to create a safe space. And an important part of this is monitoring their social interactions and sort of watching out for how people are going and maybe keeping an eye on those few quiet people in the corner who might need a little bit of extra attention further on into the program. But again, it's all about making these people feel safe and painting yourself as a strong leader that can look after them with confidence. So culture shock and homesickness can be two of the biggest issues that come up when you're working with a group. Again, it can be obviously a very difficult issue, especially since it can be the first time they've left the country. With this, you need to be a very sensitive and empathetic person, somebody who can be a good listener and can really be there to help somebody through a difficult time, while also still managing the rest of the group as well. Of course, being social is maybe one of the most important parts of this role, as again, you'll be working with this group for their entire program. So it is important that you are able to make that time to be social with them and be more than just a coordinator, but also a friend on some level as well. Of course, this can also be a little bit emotionally exhausting for you. So again, can't stress enough how important your schedule is. Make sure you schedule in time for yourself to relax and take some time out as well. But definitely be prepared to be with your group the majority of the time and be aware of how they're getting on and what they need from you as well. While the role of GMPC can be really hard work and really challenging, it can also be incredibly rewarding. I wake up every single day excited to do this job and to be a part of this organization. And watching people grow and develop over the program is so incredibly important to see, and makes me feel like the work I'm doing is worthwhile. Obviously, while people are here, they learn about things and see things that they've never even heard of before, like being a global citizen and the culture of a new country. And this can really develop them as people. And you can see this even in the short amount of time that they might be here. And in that, I can feel that I am contributing to the world through my group participants, but also to the communities that we are working in as well. This role has really given me a lot of purpose and drive that I was deeply craving in my life before this role, and I can't imagine myself working anywhere else at this point in time. So, in summary, if you are a sociable person who is organized, empathetic, and very sociable, then this might be the role for you. And I hope it's been helpful to hear a little bit about my thoughts on the role, and I hope to see you one day in one of our FutureSense Foundation partnership countries. Thank you so much, and have a good day.